Hello, Legion. This is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more Total War Attila in our Eternal Empire, the Restoration series. In the last episode, we dealt with some more shenanigans from the Picts, who are trying to push back against our new push. They're trying to push back against our push. That's what they're doing. No, they're trying to push back against our new campaign into their territory and into Italia, to where we're trying to reclaim Rome. Also, I thought of a cool story reason that Rome was rebuilt, and you guys can, if you've been following kind of the narrative of the story since the beginning with the passing of the different emperors, obviously Rome was burned to the ground. I don't think all Italian and Roman citizens were completely gone from this area. They were just living under hardship. I think what happened is I think the Picts came in with this massive force that they have, and they had a number of Roman slaves, and they forced the Roman people to rebuild their city. So we must now go in and rescue them. I thought that'd be kind of fun to look at it that way, huh? We have to go in and not only rescue them, but take the city back for ourselves. So that's how the city got rebuilt. I thought that would be a fun narrative explanation. But also, we have some other things to do down here. We need to wait a couple of turns for other leaders to build up, but we have some recruiting to do. We're going to recruit in Tripolitania, because this is fully set up as a recruiting station. Also, we have some fleets that are being recruited as well. Let's go ahead and upgrade those units right there. Looks like maybe we've had some military upgrades come in over just the past little bit, because now these are castled Dromons. Oh no, you know what it is? They're just in range of they're in range of a military port that gives them access to that really, really high level stuff. So we have just a whole lot to do. Let's have a look. I think we need to just end the turn because we need to do more recruiting soon. As soon as we have a new army built up, it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to bring an army up from Leptis Magna to Syracuse, and we're going to conquer this direction so the Picts don't have control of Magna Graecia. So that's going to be one of our next objectives. And then, of course, looks like we have a fleet building here as well. Forgot about that. Yeah, let's go ahead and end the turn, because we also have, I forget the city, Verona, I think, under siege again. We had it under siege a few turns ago, but the Picts want peace. That's cute. We had it under siege a few turns ago, and then the Picts sent their massive armies in, and they managed to kill off one of the Roman armies, but we did a lot of damage to them. Oh, here they come again. Interesting. So they are attacking with a much smaller force this time. All right, bring it on. Bring it on. If this is what you want, I will fight you. Notice the game was giving us a much higher chance of victory. This is a fully formed, fully healed Roman army versus wounded units that are not really in shape to be fighting me whatsoever. The Battle of Verona, 469 AD. This could be a death blow for the Pictish forces in the region. Not the death blow for the Picts in general, but for the Picts in this region, because if they are not able to back up their forces in the area, they're about to have more armies charging in across their borders very, very rapidly. So one could say that they're in trouble. The name of this army is the Mountain Men. Fear is proof of a degenerate mind. Virgil, Roman poet, 70 to 19 BC. So this is the Battle of Verona, but we're not fighting in Verona. It looks like we do have a hill, possibly. No, not really. The terrain is actually relatively flat, unless you look over there, in which case they have a hill. But they're coming to attack us. So here's what we're going to do. Let's do what we've done for the past couple of battles. I'm going to set these guys up in stationary, all of them in stationary testudo. And we are going to do that kind of V formation once again, just like so they can hold their own against whatever comes charging their way. We'll put it about like that, and then hopefully no other enemies will come in from behind like they did last battle. But if so, then that's just what we're going to have to deal with. I don't want to have these guys in a stationary testudo this time. I don't feel like it's necessary. I feel like it's better to have these troops just ready to charge forward into whatever troops are crashing against the front lines. So that's going to be our strategy there. All right, there's that. And then we have archers here. Now, archers could be a little bit better. I was discussing with one of my regular commenters about how the crossbowmen, because they have a direct firing pattern. They have to shoot straight forward. They might... I think in the last battle it was, or maybe 2 battles ago, one of the more recent battles, I had crossbowmen, and there was this moment where I was like, wait, why haven't they been firing? And the reason might be that I had crossbowmen, like, right here. If a crossbowman needs to fire, guess what? He can't in that situation. Archers, however, can. So if that indeed was a factor, if my hypothesis is correct, then those archers will be able to do a good amount of damage. Now, I am going to have... I'll tell you what, let's split this force up just slightly. I'll have a slightly larger cavalry force here, and then a smaller cavalry force here to the left. All right, start the battle. Fingers crossed that no one comes in from behind this time. That was really annoying. Okay, reinforcements are coming in from over there. Very good. Let's speed time up to give everyone a chance to show up. All right, so they're their reinforcements. Very good. All right, so they're going to gather as one massive army, one massive wounded army, and they're going to come charging at us. To which I say, bring it. Let's slow things down and appreciate just this Roman defensive line for a second. It's a stationary testudo. It's going to be really hard for anyone to come charging into that. And then, of course, there's the Praetorian line back here. Oh, the other thing I was going to mention, after I gave the story explanation for the picks, I also got some feedback, and I think it's good feedback, with regard to the fact that all of my armies have kind of the same makeup. Why not have some different Roman legions and show off the different aspects of Malus Krieg's Imperium Praetoria mod? And I think that's a good idea. So as soon as I have armies that are kind of in more defensive positions, I think I have one in Flevum right now, but they could still be used for offensive battles. As soon as I have armies that are kind of holding the recaptured territory down, I will convert them to more classical Roman legions that are cheaper to maintain, not that expenses matter at this point, and that aren't completely made up of Praetorians. As badass as these units look, I do think it would be cool to have some additional variety just for a story purpose. So let's bear that in mind for the future. I'm definitely going to do that. We need a little bit more time. It's a big army, but see, the game's actually putting the chances at much, much closer now. But I think we'll be okay, because you've seen what these units have been able to do in the past couple of battles. All right, tell you what. It looks like they're positioned a little bit differently than I would like, so let's get our spearmen out of Testudo. Now, are you going to let me move you? No, you're not. Not perfectly. Alright, I'm going to give that move order, and then I'm going to have to reposition some of the troops manually as they get into this new position. Alright, so you guys need to be in a stationary testudo. Okay. I think that should be just about good enough. Perfect. All right, that's not bad. It's mostly oriented towards their battle line. It's a little bit off, but I think we will manage. Now, we could really harass the crap out of them right now if we send our cavalry off to attack both sides. I think I'm going to wait till they get a little bit closer, though. Here's our archery range. Let's have a closer look at their army. Decent sized army. This is going to be A fun battle to watch. I think we're gonna win it. I think we're gonna win it, somewhat straightforwardly. It'll be fun to watch. Our general has the fear ability. Fear is not the best. It affects abilities, but it doesn't affect morale directly. Okay, they're actually coming right at me now. Couldn't be more perfect for their approach angle. Okay, now they're charging. Archers, tell you what. Flaming shot. Some good old fire arrows for our friends. We're going to pay their cavalry a visit.
They are trying to take out our general. Defend him.
Alright, they're firing on the general, so let's get him back out of range for a bit. Oh, they're fighting somebody. Those two icons were blended perfectly together. I didn't realize they were actually fighting against anyone. Alright, the battle's begun. Let's go ahead and charge the Praetorians forward to join. Alright, you chase them down, please. Battle's already leaning in our favor slightly. Right as I said that, it actually leaned a little bit in their favor. Alright, let's bring the general back in close. Support the troops a little bit. Alright, I'm actually going to bring this unit over here. And have them join the line. Like so. Now you guys charge forward, please. Get involved. Alright, any other cavalry in the area? You go pay them a visit, please. Actually, I think our cavalry are still fighting them over there. Yep, it's one of our units. Very good. In that case, let's take out those archers. Alright, they are seriously trying to take out our general. And they may succeed, but I want the general to be in the battle with them. Let's go ahead and charge him forward. Alright, we're about to...
The men have thrown down their weapons and are fleeing.
Alright, let's give these skirmishers a little bit of trouble, shall we? Take out those archers. They've managed to do a decent amount of damage to my archer units. One of them is completely gone. It's surprising. You guys need to move faster. You need to charge. Told you to take out those archers, and instead you're just kind of lollygagging. Once again with... Oh, good. The enemy general's dead. Very good. Alright, looks like this line is faltering, so we're going to be able to join our two battle groups soon into one mass. Meanwhile, let me go ahead and get the cavalry a little bit better positioned. Yeah, this battle line's breaking. Very good.
Enemy units have rallied and returned to the battle.
We need to get the units together so that these guys over here have some support. The enemy general actually died over here in battle against our cavalry. Alright, let's finish these guys off. They should fall pretty quickly. There's 34 of them right now. There's about to be a lot fewer. My cavalry are getting torn up. I'm actually surprised at how many men are dying right now. This is a little bit surprising. But we're going to get all of our units concentrated into one area here. And let the Praetorians work their magic. This is rough. This is a little bit worse than I expected. Right, let's get these cavalry to stick together. Do I have any other cavalry on the field anywhere? Yes, I do. Get over here. Get over here. Damn it. You're way out over there. A lot more death than I expected. Ah, our general's dead. Alright, cavalry. Do your job. Don't just stand still. I really wish the cavalry had a script that would just assign them to... where you could give an order and say, hey, you know, attack the next character. Okay, the majority of their remaining units are actually ranged units. So all I have to do is knock them out of the battle. Were you guys not fighting? Were you just standing there? Good God. Oh, man. The Total War Battle AI sometimes. Okay, good. They're chickening out. The battle is ours, at great cost, though. Some of them are kind of coming back around. Alright, let's send some of our cavalry units to chase down some of the units that are still in the fight. No, they haven't. Alright, these units are surprisingly determined. I mean, we won, but at great cost.
We have gained the upper hand.
There we go.
Victory will soon be yours.
Alright, let's chase some of these remaining units down. Gotcha. Clean them up a little bit. Okay. Pyrrhic victory. Yeah. Tell me about it. Good lord, we lost half our force, but they lost. They lost 4 times as many men as we did. Just shy of 4 times as many men. Fantastic. They only have 262 men remaining. We have 574 remaining. So, I'll take it. Not a pretty victory, but a victory nonetheless. Slowly pushing back against their ability to... Yep, goodbye. No survivors. Good night. That was satisfying to watch. Alright, let's take on warriors. Alright, now some of their reinforcing armies did run off. That's to be expected. Now we can attack Verona in the next turn, because Verona's garrison was involved in that battle as well. And Verona should fall pretty easily to us now. And we will have a clear line of territory from the Eastern Roman Empire down into Italia, because we have controlled Ravenna for several turns now. Several years as well. So that's exciting. The Picts they're doing something. Their last couple of turns have been long turns. Okay. Need to select a new Oh, man. See, son of a bitch. Okay, well, here's what just happened. Because we lost our general... Hang on, let's see if... Stop it. Stop it. I don't care about any of this. Go away. Because we lost our general, we had to use the new leader that was just generated. So we're not going to be able to recruit a new army this turn. Watch. See? No candidates currently available. That... Oh my god, that's actually kind of annoying. So next turn, we're going to work on that. This turn... Verona is going to be ours. All right.
Commander, ready for battle.
All right, so some initial promotions for that army. And this army, let's see, Fiorentina. Oh yeah, you definitely need, or Fiorentina. I keep calling it Fiorentina, but it's not that. Verona needs to be repaired. And then we have complete control of Venetia as a province, which is awesome. Now, I can go ahead and use this army to attack Argentoratum, which I'm going to do.
Laying siege to the settlement.
Mine. Good night. That's pretty easy. Occupy.
At your command.
Now this army does need to move a little bit closer. Ooh, this army can actually move on Mediolanum. They're going to move through snow, so they're going to suffer attrition if they do a direct attack, but we could hit Mediolanum right now. It would be a... Hang on, I have an idea. What if we moved right there
Commander, waiting for orders.
and fortified? We're still in our territory, so we'll heal up. Augusta Vendilocorum is not defended, so they could get a funny idea right now. Hopefully they won't. Now this unit in Fiorentia, no, we need to keep that unit there just because public order is not great. This unit, oh god, there's nothing left of this unit. Ravenna probably needs to become a recruitment center sooner than later. All right, let's go ahead and go to the next turn. Vettius Florus has leveled up. Okay, this is a general, so we're just going to give him some additional skills down the middle there. And then Gaius Scaevola, our priest that is not fulfilling any useful purpose. He's just kind of there in Gabala. We made him believe that he was important, and we'll just let him have it. All right, the Abdanians want peace. Now, the Abdanians, I will take their peace treaty. Because they're going to give us a little bit of extra gold. Not that it matters. We don't need gold from them, but we don't need to be at war with them right now. They're up in the northeast. We'll go back to war with them soon enough. Okay, it looks like they didn't make any moves on that army getting ready to attack ancient Milan, Mediolanum. So that is very good news.
An offer of peace from us should not be spurned.
Nope. Hispania wants us to pay them for peace. That's not going to happen. Plus, we're at war with them anyway. We need to retake their territory. Okay, now we should be in a position to actually hire an army. Yay! Crappy general, but a general nonetheless. Alright, so Praetorian Horsemen. Let's have them level up. And we'll go ahead and do... This is going to be an attacking army, so we're still going to do a full-fledged Roman army as you have become accustomed to seeing them. But we'll downgrade them later. Yeah, let's go for the archers for this army. I want to have that high arc to their shooting. And you know what? Also... No, I'll go ahead and do the 4 catapults. because I can afford them, and some people have said that the catapults are a little bit overkill. I think they're awesome. Having that many catapults and having that ability to fire that many flaming projectiles at once is beautiful to watch. So I'm going to work on that. I'm going to work on having that as much as possible with some of these large city battles. It also helps knock down walls relatively quickly, you know? So it's time to go ahead and move on Milan. We're going to go ahead and launch this siege. Speaking of launching flaming projectiles, we're going to launch it right now. Well, actually, not right now. We're going to cut this episode, but in the next episode, we're going to begin with the attack on Mediolanum and reclaiming one of the ancient Roman capitals. This was actually the capital of the Western Roman Empire in Total War Attila, and before they switched to Ravenna. Well, historically speaking, I don't know if Mediolanum was the capital right before the switch to Ravenna, but it went Rome, Mediolanum, and then Ravenna with maybe some other cities in between. I know there's at least one other city involved there during the collapse of the Western Roman Empire. But yes, this was the capital of the Western Roman Empire in the game, and we are definitely going to jump in and attack Mediolanum in the very next episode. Thanks very much for watching this one. If you enjoyed the episode, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. I upload new episodes in Eternal Empire: The Restoration every day at noon Eastern Standard Time, which is GMT -5 for those of you not in the States, and comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next episode.